The creepy and the spooky, mysterious and ooky, they're all together ooky, the Addams Family. Museum where people come to see they really are a sweet the Addams Family. Neat. Sweet. Petite. So put a witch's shawl on, a broomstick you can call on. We're gonna pay a call on the Addams Family. Mysterious and spooky, we're all together kooky, the Addams Family.
Strange.
Deranged, the Addams Family. Oh yeah. And welcome to Diamond Paintings with Mike in Jack Skeleton. Happy Halloween! Now, this is a painting item thing that we got from the lovely Sharon. And I just cannot believe, like, she got me this lovely item because ever since the story of me with Jack Skeleton is I never knew it existed, and one day on Disney Plus it came up and I thought, oh, I've never seen that, but because it said The Nightmare Before Christmas on it, I thought, well, I don't really understand how it can be a nightmare if it's supposed to be like all happy and joy for Christmas. So anyway, I watched it and I really enjoyed the program. You know, seeing the transition between Christmas and then into Halloween, or the other way round, whether it was Halloween first then Christmas. And it was weird how you saw like two different like holidays in one film. And ever since watching that, I sort of fell in love with the character really. And I love collecting merchandise of Jack Skeleton. I have a pen here of Jack Skeleton. I've got this. I've got that Jack Skeleton cup that I showed you. And that came from B&M's. So, yeah, it was just really nice. And it's weird because you seem to get like more Jack Skeleton stuff in the shops than you do with like all the other characters. Like, I think his girlfriend's called Emily, but you never really see them. Sainsbury's briefly did like this doll thing that you hang up, and I've not ever seen like any of Oogie Boogie. So yeah, everything seems to be based on Jack Skeleton. So, and they did have a doll thing in Sainsbury's, but it's all gone. It's like it looks like the legs are like super long. I mean, it'd probably be from London to Chelmsford. But yeah, I really wanted to get it to hang up in the hallway, but unfortunately they've all sold. So whether they'll get them back in, I'm not sure. But yeah, you know, when you get a diamond painting project and you just itching to get into it. And then Kathy G, I think it was Kathy or what's her name, Majestic, asked me to do some singing, so I thought we'd start it off with, seeing as it's Halloween week, I thought we'd start it off with Addams Family. So yeah, and when I saw this in the box, I thought, oh yeah, we can get that done easy, nice quick one. So here we are, Sharon. And it's weird because the other week, well, I think it was a few weeks, I saw, you know, when we was in B&M's and we saw that Hogwarts bag charm, I left it because I wasn't sure what it was. And now that I know, you know, I've got one in, you know, doing one, I can now see if they've got that Hogwarts one. Because I thought that they were like rubber, but they're actually plastic, which is nice. And I was actually in B&M's the other day when I was doing that range haul, And do you think I could find any of the buddies? No, they've completely moved them. So that's the annoying part with B&Ms. Like you're so used to where things are, and then every time you go in there, they're moved again. So whether they get them back in, I'm not sure on that. But it would be a shame. But I can easily get some more with Craft Buddy Vinted. There's loads and loads of sellers on Vinted that sell them. So yeah. So yeah, can you believe that it is Halloween week? And today I have seen, I'm filming this on Saturday the 25th of October, I have seen the first advert for I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here coming. So I reckon it's going to be difficult because we've got still, I think it's like 3 weeks of Big Brother, because when I watched it last night, they said that they're at the halfway point. So I'm Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, that's always seems to like come on very late in November, and when I googled it, it was saying that it could be the 16th. So my thinking is I'm hoping the Big Brother ends and then that starts, because if they're both on at the same time, it's going to cause clashing. But as soon as the jungle's here, Big Brother will go on to, like, it'll have to be recorded and I'll watch it whenever. But yeah, I love I'm Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. I got this last year, and this is I've actually got the, it's a bit dusty, but the bandana that you can get on the ITV shop. See, look, I'm Celebrity, ITV Studio, sorry, you can't see that. I'm Celebrity, I'm at ITV Studios. It's really cool on that app, because on that app, you don't just have I'm Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. You've got like This Morning, you've got Coronation Street, all these lovely merchandise. And yeah, this year I'm gonna get, I really like the backpack, but the thing is you can personalize it, but I don't know what I would personalize it with. I don't really want to put my name on there, because as I'm walking down the street, everyone's going to be going, Mike, Mike, and I don't really want my name to be personalised on there, because otherwise you'll keep getting called all the time. So I thought, what can we put on there? Because it's got to be a 4-letter word, you see. I don't think you can fit anything else on there. And they do like the cups. I've got that cup, that's at my office. And then I really, really wanted that wooden chopping board last year, but I totally left it, because I feel like once the show's over, I don't really want to order it, because I feel like I need to have it while the show's on. They got some wooden coasters, but it's a really cool wooden chopping board, because, see if I can pull it up on here, but they have, don't think, is it on this one? I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here. Yeah, it's not on there at the moment. Normally I'll take the apps off if the show's finished. Only download it for ordering in the shop or voting and stuff. And yeah, I really want to get them. They look quite nice, but I'll tell you something, the delivery takes ages. Like, I don't know why they take so long to deliver it. It's the only downside to it, is that it just takes forever to come. Like, when I ordered my bandana, I think I was waiting, like, it must have been, what, near enough a whole week, and then about 3 days. It was really, really, I mean, obviously back then it was sort of Christmas time, but it wasn't the waiting around for the delivery, it was the time they were taking to actually dispatch it. I think it was past a week before they even shipped it, you know, so that's the only downside. And I do believe when you order with them, because obviously it's like personalised items, you won't find them in like any other shop. It has to be through the ITV shop. They do send it with DPD, I believe. So yeah, that'd be interesting. And then last night I couldn't work out what was going on. So after the eviction of Faye Solar, who left, and then you had who else was it? You had also no, it was just Faye Solar left. I was quite surprised because she's been like the mum in the house. Every time someone's been upset, she would go over and comfort them and make sure they're okay. And there's been quite a lot of like fallouts in the house and arguments and stuff. Like everyone seems to be upset all the time. Cameron was crying last night over something Jenny said. So it seemed to like, and then you've got Marcus and Elsa who keep like, they make up, then they fall out, then they make up, fall out. But anyway, on the last bit, Late and Live, they said, oh, head over to ITVX to watch the live stream. So I can either watch it on the TV or the laptop. So I tend to watch it on the laptop in the kitchen because obviously past midnight, you don't really want to have the TV belting out, do you? So, because obviously people are sleeping and stuff, so I tend to put it on my laptop and put my earphones in. And I thought, this is strange. It's not, you know, coming up on the program thing, on the live thing. So I refreshed it. It still wouldn't load up. So then I thought, right, let's log out and log back in again, and it still weren't appearing. So I thought, right, I'll refresh it one more time, and it wasn't coming on. So I don't know what happened, but for some reason, I don't think it was on last night. I think they made a bit of a balls up, and they said that it was on, and it weren't. Because Saturdays are quite a funny day. It's the only day of the week that they don't put Big Brother on, and I think it's Late and Live is not on. And then what you normally get on a Saturday is the live stream right for the way from 9 till 2 in the morning. So last night I was quite pleased in a way, because I thought this can't be on then. So as I said, I tried logging in, logging out, refreshing it, and it still wouldn't appear. So I thought, oh, do you know what? I'm gonna have to rerun and recheck Late and Live. So what I normally do is I series record it, but then if I manage to watch it while it's airing, once it's gone off, I will take the recording off. And I thought, let's play it back and just double check whether it did definitely say it's going to be on ITVX. And Will Best, who's one of the presenters, he did say that it was on. So yeah, I thought, oh, I don't know what's going on with it. I'm going to bed. And I'll tell you something, I've caught up with, that was the best night's sleep ever, I think, because yeah, just the difference of going to bed at midnight as opposed to like 2 in the morning is so much better. And yeah, it was just brilliant, because I could get like a couple of hours sleep that I've lost back. So yeah, very, very happy. But I reckon it'll be on till 2 again today. But whether they mention anything on the live show about why it weren't on, I'll never forget that time where they had what's called a backdoor eviction, and that's where someone leaves and you don't find out until the next day. Well, of course, if you're watching the live stream, you're going to see who's left before anyone else, and then obviously that's not going to make it fair. So I think what happened was they didn't realise they did a backdoor eviction, so they had to pull the live stream and just keep it off air. So I think for the whole duration while it was live, all you got was furniture going around, like this is a plant pot and this is a flower and here's the jacuzzi and here's the kitchen. So yeah, right. So yeah, so I was kind of like lost on what to do. So last night, oh my god, someone ordered a massive bundle, and the lady wanted like 6-7 items, and I was, you know, I don't mind it doing a bundle, but when you've got to individually wrap up 7 different items in all different colour tissue paper, it took probably about an hour and a half to do. And she bought it while I was at the range, and I thought, oh, I can't do it now, I'm gonna have to you know, do it tomorrow. So I wouldn't have been back in time to go into my storage box and get all the things that she wanted. So yeah, so last night when I got back, I did the unboxing of the range, and I thought, right, let's just wrap up the last 2 items. And it took me a while to find, because the item she bought wasn't in the place that I put it in, but I eventually found it, and must have finished about 1:30 in the morning wrapping up. I mean, I don't have to individually wrap them, but sometimes if I can't be bothered, I'll put them all in the same, like put them all into one parcel and then tissue wrap all in one. But I do like to do it individually, because I don't use the same tissue packet. If it's like various different items in one package, I do it all in different colours. So yeah, so as you can see, it's only been 16 minutes and already we're almost finished on this one here. So I'll get this over to Linda for the completions. But let me know in the comments what you guys would do, because I don't know about you, but I just really feel like it looks better like a coaster. But we'll put the keyring on to see what it looks like anyway. And you can get these things where you can put, it's like a Petri dish, you know, like a Pringles lid, and you put the item into it, and then there's another one that goes on top to encapsulate it. It's just to like keep it protected sort of thing. So yeah. So I think after I've done this, I might work on that Paddington. I can't wait to get into that one. Because, what is that? It's like a black dot thing there. Thought it was a nostril then, but it's down there, the nostril. So yeah, well, I didn't think I'd be doing Sharon Wildboar packages today. Normally when I get a parcel from Sharon, I'll just put them in the stash to be done. But when I saw this, I was like, oh, I've got to get this done today. Like, it's just like screaming at me to do. So yeah, some paintings I'll get there like that, and it's like, oh, lovely, you know. I did a massive catch up today on the news. I've got 14 episodes of the news to catch up on, because I normally watch it at 10, but because obviously Big Brother's on, I can't watch it at that time because it's on at the same time. So just catching up with that. And weekends are lovely because it's only on for like 5 minutes as opposed to an hour. So I do think the news being on for an hour is far too long. You know, I don't know why they have to go into every detail. Like, why can't they just give us like a brief news and then tell us the weather, job done, you know? So yeah, we've got a Poundland in Chelmsford, and people have been telling me that apparently you can get diamond paintings in the pound shop. So I'm gonna see if we can, but oh my god, it was awful, right? So I wanted to go in today because normally what I do is if I go to the range, I go on a Friday because I can spend longer in the shops, and I'll always get like a pick a mix or some form of chocolate for my movie night the next day. And do you think I could find any chocolate or sweets in there? It was terrible. They had nothing, literally nothing. And they've been putting out all the Christmas stuff. And And to be fair with you, I probably wouldn't recommend buying pound stuff from the pound shop because it's likely to break. Like, why is it always like cheap shit always like don't last long, or it never ever works? You know, whenever you buy it, it's like it just don't work. But I suppose that's why it's cheap, because it's shit. But yeah, talking about the Whittam Poundland, we've got some further update now, and they are definitely closing it. So, because apparently everyone's going mad on, my mum's friend came in to the shop, and while she was in there, because my mum's gone down there today to get some deals before they shut, my friend was telling my mum in Poundland that apparently they're reducing everything on the shelves. Now, it's not the company that wants to close, it's the landlord. Now, obviously, with the way the country is at the moment, with everything sky high, obviously, I don't, you know, the landlord has nothing, you know, if it's too expensive to run, then yeah, they need to close it. But it doesn't make any sense, because obviously doesn't Poundland pay rent to have the shop there? So, I mean, that's going to be a massive, massive loss. Whittam is known for charity shops, betting shops, hairdressers. It's like a ghost town. It's just dead. There's no shops worth shopping at. I mean, I can't even remember the last time I shopped in Whittam, because it's just the same old, same old. And I think that would be a massive loss. Now, with a massive shop like that, if they do put it into a charity shop or hairdressers, I think that's going to be absolutely ridiculous. Now, someone was saying that the landlord wants to turn it into flats. Now, I don't think that's going to look good, because where that shop is situated is a shopping precinct. There's no built like houses around there, and then obviously the back end there's all shops, and then the front end is like all shops as well. So you want to put like a block of flats in a massive shop like that, where we could have like the Range. I'll tell you something, if the Range came to Whittam, oh my days, that would save so much train fare, because they could easily put the Range in there, you know. But then again, is like a new company gonna have trouble trying to rent the land if the landlord don't want to rent it anymore? But as I say, I think there's more to it. I don't understand what the closure's all about, because as I said, like, you know, the shop must pay rent to the landlord to have it. But I suppose if the landlord thinks the rent is too high, then obviously what's he going to do with it? But I don't know. So I'll update you as soon as I know more. But yeah, so my mum and sister have gone down there to try and scoop up all the deals. Such a shame, because that's a fairly new store as well. It's only been there, what, a couple of years? But here's what it is. Poundland is slowly, one by one, closing every store by the sounds of it. And just like that, guys, we are finished. So, as you can see, it didn't take long. And about 23 minutes to do that. Wow. We've got loads of spares as well. So that's really good. Because I'm trying to... Where's my gonk? I've lost it again. Well, here's one of them. I've got another. Ah, there it is. I want to try and save these whites, because this is one I got last year. It's a plastic thing. But they're out of stock on the Range at the moment, and what I want to do, I lost all the colours to this, which is why I couldn't do it. I want to try and keep some spares back so that we can put these into there. So that would be a perfect amount for all of that, all up there. So just hold your spares back a bit if you want to do that. Now this is the little clip. You do get a wing as well. And let's just see if we've got, is that got a film on the back? Don't think it would be, but no, I don't think there is. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll just put this little clip, whoops, through here. And then you have to thread this through here somehow. This is the hard bit because you have to sort of prise that apart and try and get this on at the same time, you see. So it's awfully difficult sometimes, especially when you don't have nails, and then as you can see it's bent like all my nail up, so you have to be careful. But as you can see, there you go. Wow. Then I'll just give it my rollers in here. Let me use Angela's one. This is Angela's got the same as this, but I call it Angela's because she has the same one as mine. So okay, so let's just, I don't really like this one because it, as you can see, it doesn't really roll very well because it can slide on the drills, but I'll do it for now. But this is mainly for like canvases and stuff, but it won't slide if you push on it a little bit. So, but there we go, Sharon, all done. Look at that. Wow, that is fantastic. I love it. I absolutely think that is just absolutely brilliant. So that's another one done for October. So please remember to like, share, subscribe, and if you haven't done so already, always remember to tap that ring-a-ding-dong bell so that you can be notified as and when a video pops up on the channel. And I will see you very soon for another diamond painting whip and chat very soon. Until then, take care. Bye bye for now.